YouTube, it's your girl A Beautiful Day MUA, and this is the look we'll be going for in today's tutorial. So let me zoom in and give you a better look. And as you can see, it's golds, purples, a little bit of navy blue, and something beautiful, sparkly, and delicious on the lips. So if you are interested in learning how to achieve this look, just keep watching. Okay, YouTube, to recreate this look, you're going to need whatever primer you're going to use. And I think I'll use Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And then you're going to need your bases. And I'm going to use two from the new collection from MAC. I'll be using Below Ground across the lid grease stick. And I'll be using the Charred Mauve grease stick in the crease and in the corner. You'll need your shadows. And for the gold color, I'm going to use Christopher Drummond's Oro Gold. For the purples, I'll be using purples from the Urban Decay Book of Shadows, Volume 2. And if you have this book, go ahead and pull it out. We're going to be using these two colors. We'll be using this purple here called Ecstasy, and we'll be using this purple here called AC/DC. Just to deepen things up, you know, to play up the eyes just a little bit more, I'm going to put a little bit of navy blue in the crease. And the navy blue is coming from this NARS palette. And I'm going to be using the color called Night Flight. And then finally for your liner, I'll be using Designer Purple, part of the new art supplies collection by MAC as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, to save time, I've already applied my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I've applied Charred Mauve in the outer crease and in the center crease. And across my lid, I've applied Below Ground. For my highlight, I just used my Billion Dollar Brow Pencil. This is the one that I use. And I've just used the concealer side. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started with a full, fat, fluffy brush like this. I'm going to pick up two colors at the same time and mix them together. And those two colors is Ecstasy and AC/DC by Urban Decay. So I'm going to get a little bit of those. And I'm going to put that from here, right at the top of my crease, all the way around. So I'm actually going to bring it down into that tear duct so you can see how it kind of folds in. And I'm going to do a couple of swipes, maybe 3, just with the fluffy brush. I'm going to add some dimension to that later on. And the brush that I'm using is the Sigma 224 in order to do that. The next I'm going to do is apply my lid color, and I'm using Oro Gold by Christopher Drummond. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that Oro Gold, and I'm using a 221 small detailed brush. And I'm going to pat that in the center of the lid, and then kind of whatever's left on my brush, make sure I've tapped my brush off really good. Whatever's left I'm going to use to blend all over. And I'm going to start blending it directly into this purple shade. After I folded those two colors together really neatly, I'm going to take a little bit of this Oro Gold. If you want to use a mixing medium of some sort to do so, you can. I'm going to place this underneath my lash line. And sort of folding it up to meet the purple right in the corner. Next, I'm going to take that Charred Mauve again, and this time I'm going to apply a little bit right underneath my lash line, just in the outer corner, maybe 1/3 of the way in. And just leave a little bit right there kind of hanging out. We're going to use that to blend up in a few minutes. Next, I'm going to take that blue shade from NARS, the Night Flight, and I'm going to use a pencil brush, and this is a MAC 219. And I'm going to dip it into that, and then I'm going to apply that right in the inner, into the crease, right in the outer V. And I'm kind of going to use circles. So I'm going to take it, dab it, and then circle it. And start to fold that color right into the crease. And I kind of fold my eye back because I want it to sit, bam, back like that. So in order to do that, I kind of close my eye up on the brush and go right into that groove. And I'm going to bring it all the way in, except I'm going to leave about 1/3 naked. Or just 1/3 with just that purple. now you can see that blue is a little bit more stark on this side. The way I'm going to blend it is I'm going to take that belly of the brush, the side, and I'm just going to start flicking it. Flicking it up. And as I flick it, you'll see that it'll start to blend in and give a great gradation. Now to continue blending, I'm going to take a little dab on that 224 brush of AC/DC and Ecstasy, and I'm going to continue to just blend. Back and forth. Now, just to give it a little bit of punch, I'm going to wipe that 224 brush off, and I'm going to go into that oil gold, just a small dab, about that much gold on my brush, and I'm going to put that right here, blending up into the top, the head of my brow. So when the light catches it, it just has a little bit of shine. And it mixes so beautifully with that purple. It's really lovely. After I finish blending, I'm going to apply my liner. Liner's next, and I'm using that designer purple, and I'm going to use it on my top and my lower lash line. And I'm being pretty generous with it. I'm not making a super skinny line. I want that contrast of the different purple to really stand out. And I'm going to apply a little bit in my waterline. There you go. That's pretty much the look. I'm going to go ahead and apply my lash, and I'll be right back with the final look. Okay, this is the final look. Let me zoom in. And there you have it. The purple golds, the blues. Ah, lovely. On my lips, I'm wearing the lip liner, the eyeliner that I use on my eye. Yes, you can repurpose it. Just scribble a little bit on the back of your hand and apply it with a brush. And I used designer purple. And over that, I used Resort Life by MAC, the lip jelly. Thanks so much for watching YouTube. Talk to you all soon. Mwah. Smooches.